YouTubers, good morning. Welcome to Morning Coffee with Mike. Hope everyone's having a phenomenal day. It is Saturday morning. It is 23 degrees centigrade. It's still morning here in the town of Merritt. I am off to pick myself up a little bit of coffee. I want to thank my Patreon supporters, for doing this. This message has been brought to you by the Patreon supporters. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. And a couple of people upgraded their statuses on Patreon. Really good. Once we get enough people rolling on there, we'll get the discourse. Discourse is there. We'll start getting a proper chat going in the back end and discussing, channel news, discussion. How do we keep the channel from basically the most important thing, I think, is we're going to discuss how we're not going to get the channel taken down. Like how we can keep the channel up, by keeping it within the boundaries, right? Because the problem is, we no longer live in free speech, a world of free speech anymore, because now I have to start, so like what they're doing is they're stopping people from saying certain things, right? Right? So now they are stopping me from saying certain things because of their guidelines, right? So they're demonetizing, and not only demonetizing, who cares about that? I don't get nothing for that. But I'm talking about they're basically censoring what we have to say or what we're allowed to say, and now we are being censored. That starts censoring ourselves. We become censored now of what to say and how to say and who to say it to, Like my kids, we're going to watch reruns of the A-Team. We're going to watch reruns of The Knight Rider. We're going to watch reruns of Miami Vice. So my kids understand, exactly how good things were at one time. How, all people have to do is get a job and this, so this way they can understand that they're not being massaged into this world we're living in right now. Because right now, the world we are living in, I'm like Uncle Rico. I don't know if you watched the movie Napoleon Dynamite. I'm like Uncle Rico. He's still living in 1982. Serves him damn right. Serves him damn right for still living in 1982. Why? Because he knew in that movie, Napoleon Dynamite, Uncle Rico went as far as buying a time machine to go back in time, because he believed that he would be better off back in 1982, right? So I don't know, I just kind of want to throw this out there, guys, because we are being censored, because the truth, the judge and master and the ultimate all-saying and the trueness, it comes from truth. The truth is the ultimate truth and master at the end. Always. No matter what. It always finds a way to surface, right? So, the new signage up here in the hotels. Looks like they got new hotels here, new ownership. People are selling their houses on the coast, and they're buying hotels here for like $600-700 grand. Complete hotels, complete with 20 rooms. There's already one that was bought there by one family. They sold their house in Surrey, and there's another one here, I think, that was bought recently by another family, and they sold their house in Coquitlam. So you see, people are smart. They're getting more bang for their buck, and then there's still people buying six was that house that we saw the other day, $5.4 million for a house. And the same house in Atlanta, well, the house in Atlanta was an absolute mansion. It was it was uncomparable. The house in Atlanta was uncomparable. I'm talking about that same house, let's say in Atlanta, would be 660, maybe 540, and it's sold for $5.6 million in Toronto, and you're paying property tax. You're paying so much money in property tax, you don't have any idea how much they're paying in Toronto, in the GTA, because the price of housing is going down. So they got to raise the price of taxes, right? When the price of housing goes down, they raise the price of taxes to keep it leveled, right? Because the cities need a way to pay for they need to pay their way, right? And all this free stuff we're getting, apparently free healthcare, but it's going to get real tough. I think once taxes can continue to creep up, I have a feeling, guys, we're going to start to see. I have a strong feeling, actually, we're going to start to see a lot of professionals leaving for the United States of America.
Hello, welcome to McDonald's. I'll be you guys in just a moment.
Hi, how are you? Hello? I think I see when he went away.
I'll just be with you guys in just a moment here.
So, take your time.
Okay, I'm so sorry about that. What can I get started for you guys today?
No, don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. I'll get a number 4 with medium coffee with 1 cream.
Okay.
And I'll get a number 5 with a medium coffee with 1 cream.
Great. And what kind of bagel would you like it on?
Whatever, regular bagel. It's fine.
Okay.
All right, that's it.
Alright, $15.75. You first window, please.
And you guys are not serving lunch yet, are you? Or
Pardon?
can you give me a chicken sandwich or no? Or
Not yet. We're not doing it for another half an hour.
okay, thank you.
Sorry, though.
No problem. I just wanted to grab lunch. Well, it's okay. I'm intermittent fasting, and it's really working, guys. It really is. I got a lot of bad comments on the dirty. Hey, man.
Hey,
How are you?
doing good yourself?
Good. Debit, please.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
Alright, you have yourself a good one.
You too. Bye.
Good day.
Yeah. So Portugal's playing today for Euro Cup qualifying. We'll see what happens with that. I think they're playing in the next hour or so. So I'm gonna be watching that today, hanging out at the shop, playing some games. People are like, "Oh yeah, Mike, if you were supposedly semi-retired, why are you working for?" Because I gotta get out of the damn house, and what do? I make videos for you guys and watch TV and talk to cool people all day long. You know what I'm saying? My store is cool because I get a lot of people from outside of town. Yesterday I had maybe, of the 10 customers I had,
Your
Hi.
coffees?
thanks.
Pretty good.
Yeah. Of the 10 customers I had, like 8 of them were from out of town, visiting. Some visiting because of the channel, and some visiting because they just want to buy stuff, right? And everybody bought something, which was really cool. And I had that person come through looking for pricing, and they took down notes on. I had 8 of the 9 board games they wanted, and they took down the pricing, and they said, I'll let you know, I'm going to shop around for pricing. I'm like, take your time, I'm the cheapest anyway, I don't care. They come back not even an hour later, like, yeah, I'm buying all 8 that you have in stock. They bought all 8 board games off me. Came out to 700 and something bucks because they bought expensive board games. So, I mean, you see what I'm saying? People are like, oh yeah, I'm going to shop around. Maybe it might be cheaper on Amazon. Go ahead. They come back anyway. They always come back. At the old shop in Vancouver, it was horrible. People would come in. You would say hi to them. They ignore you.
Hey, right?
Thanks, buddy.
You're welcome.
Yeah,
Have a good day.
you too. I gotta check. Last time half my order was missing. Okay, there's the bagel. There's the breakfast bagels. Yeah, right. Okay, we're good to go. Let's go. So, I got a lot of time before I open the store. Yeah, so, people telling me, yeah, you don't make no money at that store. If you guys go on the dirty, it's so cool. There's a post that was made, and I had somebody in the authorities come by and have to check out my computers and my computer at the shop and everything. They had to check everything out to make sure. Like they said, oh, you know, there's a lot of complaints about a post that you did. I'm like, I didn't make a post. They're like, well, a lot of people make these posts so people could feel sorry for them. I'm like, I didn't make this post. So they checked and they're like, yeah, you're okay. They're like, yeah, well, why would I make that? Why would I make a post about myself, calling myself this and calling myself a crook, that I'm trying to steal money from rich people and putting them in chat rooms? Anybody that gave me, like back in the day, like early before March, people sent me donations, right? So what I did was, somebody debunked me on my channel, which was fine. I'm on welfare, all that stuff, and that's good. They debunked me, and then I sent them back all their money, and then it just became a never-ending horror story. You know what I'm saying? A never-ending horror story. And it was damaging my family. It was damaging everybody for what? So I gave them back all, and they still wouldn't let it go. And then I sent back the product he sent me, and the address was wrong. And then I got the product back, and then boom, I get an email, another $800. You know what I'm saying? So it's like why would I do that to myself for? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what to do. Like, it's like, you know what? I don't care. You know, I have no business with that person anymore. I don't want that person in my life anymore. Very far away from my life. And all is good. You know what I'm saying? So I spent $160 to send back the product he shipped from Australia, and boom, address non-existent. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. So the only way I can unload this is probably give it to somebody else that knows this guy, and then gives it to him. Like, I mean, it's just, that's how, you know, crazy this is. Absolute nuts. I have pages and walls of emails you guys could read. If this guy doesn't leave me alone, I'm going to create a PDF and put all the emails up for you guys to read. Sick and tired of this crap. Oh, you've been doxxed. Ooh, you've been doxxed. Like, who cares? Who can't find me here in Merritt? I mean, it's a small town. You go here in town, mention my name, people will tell you where I'm at. I had a guy the other day when my store was closed, went to the 7-Eleven, says, oh, do you know Mike Martins? They're like, yeah, I know. He's got a store there. It's like, yeah, I went by his store, it's closed. Like, oh, you've got to get him while he's there, you know? So, people look for me, you know? If people want to find me, it's not that hard. But then every time something comes up with this whole situation, with this product and stuff, I get doxxed again. Every single time. It keeps coming up. So I had authorities to check things out. They checked out it on my store. They checked everything out. They're like, you're good? I'm like, yeah, of course I'm good. Why would I do things like this to myself, you know? They went through my cell phone and everything. I'm like, go ahead. If you find anything, I told them, if you find anything in their value, we'll split it. So, but that's that, you know, like, it's just stupidity, you know? And ever since March, April, I turned the channel around. I went from 7,000 subscribers to almost 11 now, 1,000. And we got really good people on the show now that come on and really contribute towards the show in a positive way. And it's really good. The show's doing really well. Tonight, guys, Mike in the Night, don't forget to join me and be part of this, part of the new Mike in the Night, the new generation. And once BitChute starts streaming live, then we'll just have to move over to BitChute over time. And I'm trying to get BitChute. I'm waiting for BitChute to evolve a bit more, because every time I upload a video, it takes a million years, and sometimes I have to upload the video 10 times for it to stick once. So that's the problem with BitChute. That's the problem I have with BitChute. I don't mind BitChute. BitChute's a nice website and everything. It's really nicely designed, and it's just a really tough website to utilize on a regular basis. Like I do for YouTube, it takes seconds and minutes to get done. Whereas opposed to doing it on BitChute, I would spend pretty much a quarter of my day. And I wasn't really a fan of that. I was really kind of upset about that, you know? Spending half a day on BitChute just trying to upload 3 videos, right? So, that's that, guys. I'm here. And at the shop, So I got quite a few people visiting from the channel. We spent a lot of time together hanging out with others and stuff. And just last week I had that guy in from Spain, which was really good. And yeah, guys, make your way to the dirty. Read some of the comments on there. You guys are gonna love it. I've taken screenshots of everything in case I need to create a PDF post, so people can continue reading this if the post gets taken down. I hope it doesn't. I hope it stays up there. I hope it stays up there like concrete up there, so people could see, you know, what YouTubers go through or what people go through that are trying to help others and stuff. How they become debunked, and then they become doxed, and they try to destroy their lives. But this ain't destroying my life. My wife, I have a good life, you know. You should see what they read about what they say about my wife in there. Woo! Yeah, baby. It's the hurting. It hurts. People are hurting out there. Anyways, guys, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and God bless.